Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. So we've come to the end of the week. This is 26th of June, and we'll start our analysis with the pair on our screen, USDJPY. So let's see what we have. We start off with 1 hour. We'll start with 4 hours, and we want to see exactly what has been happening for the past 2 weeks. So the first thing you can see is that the price went from this point. This is the first this is the current week. We have the previous week and then the other week. So you can see that the price opened around here. It went as low as this point, and then this was a very main move, a very big move this week. Then nothing much happened last week. Even this week we've not seen anything significant. So what we actually expect to be happening, as we've seen price attempt to break below this low, we expect it to again break below it if the price is indeed to continue to the last side. If the price is to extend itself downwards, then this is what should happen. If the price is to continue to the last side, then we actually expect it to break below this point, retrace back, and then continue to the last side. This is what may happen. We also have this one here, a very good trend line. It was used as support the first week. It was also used as support this week. And then we have some resistance here. Have just a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. So if the price is to proceed to the lower side, then this should be the correct place where the price must first of all break below before you can confirm that we are continuing to the lower side. So technically the price needs to descend below that point, retrace back, and then continue to the lower side. We'll switch to the next chart. USD. USD so far, this is downwards. The price is moving to the lower side, and with this I'm going to add an indicator. I'm going to add the fib levels. Let me draw the fib levels. I'll use this as the swing high, this point here, and then I'll also use this point as the swing low. You can see that after hitting this swing high, the price went down. It went below 23.6% fib level. It continued much lower to 38.2% fib level. It even went as low as 61.8. So what this meant is, if the price could have sustained the move below 61.8, then that could have meant that the uptrend which had previously is over. As it is now, we're expecting price to either pull back to 38.2% fib level so that we sell it from that point, or it should break below 61.8% fib level to confirm that we are continuing downwards up to the swing low, which is this level here. So the next chart we look at Euro USD. This one, Euro USD so far, we have this, and then we also have this here, a support, a resistance, a support. We have some minor resistance, although it didn't reach our line. We have a support, and then we have a resistance. So we expect price to go up to this point. We want it to go back up to that point, then bounce off to the lower side. That is precisely what we expect to be happening. We want price to attempt retracing back to the upper trend line, so that we pick a sell position from the upper trend line, expecting that sell to take us to the lower side up to this point. It should go up to the trend line at the bottom. So also this one, I'm going to add fib levels, and I'll take this as the swing low, this point here, and then this is the swing high. Disregard this line. This is for the previous indicator we had on the previous chart. So as you can see, if you take this as the swing low and this point as the swing high, you can see that after the break below 23.6% fib level, we actually expect it to go down up to 38.2%, where it may extend much lower up to around 50.0% fib level. So as it is now, simply wait for price to do that. Simply wait for price to get to 50.0% fib level so that you can expect some buy position from this level. If the price breaks up this level, then expect it to continue to the upper side. So the next chart we look at, I will look at gold. Gold is upwards. If you can remember, some few days ago we were consolidating. We also had this. Then we mentioned that if the price was to break above any of these levels, then that could have meant that we are continuing that direction. That's exactly what happened. The price broke above the upper resistance. The resistance, look at the area I'm going to color here. The price broke above this resistance. As I'm speaking now, the price is still above that area, which means we expect a possible continuation to the upper side. So as it is now, expect some retracement. Expect price to retrace back to the same place. That is, expect price to attempt coming back to the same point so that you can look for a buy position. This is what may likely happen, a retracement back to the same point so that you pick a buy, expecting it to continue much higher. So the next chart we look at SP500. SP500, the price is consolidating. We are within some shape. So basically, there's a level which is very significant. We have a very good resistance level where we want price to ascend beyond. We have this level, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. We want price to break beyond that point, then retrace back, and then continue to the upper side. This is what we want to happen. We want price to break above, retrace back, and then continue to the upper side. That is what should happen. A break above, a retracement, and then a continuation to the upper side. So we'll move forward to our next chart, which is Brent oil. So this chart, I'm going to use fib levels. I'll take this as the swing low here, and then this as the swing high, which means we still expect price to correct itself to the lower side. We want a retracement up to 38.2% fib level or 50.0. So if you are looking at Brent oil, either the price needs to break above this high, the red line which we've drawn, or it should pull back up to 23.6% fib level, where if it goes below, we expect it to go up to 38.2% fib level, where if it continues down, then the next place is 50.0% fib level. So as it is now, expect a break, a pullback, and then a continuation. That is the correct place we want to buy from. After break, a retracement, and then a continuation to the upper side. So thank you very much. That should be the end of today's session. We'll meet again on Monday the same. So thank you. See you.